there was nothing like now asking people, persuading people to nominate women. We are going to run for the seat, for the member of parliament in the party. We are going for the seat, run for the seat as a member of parliament and county assemblies so that we get elected, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, this as a women of this country, we have gained a lot and I support this bill without any reservation, Mr. Speaker. And Article 14 proposes Amendment 98 to Senate. It's a very great honor for the women of this nation. I still go back and thank the two gentlemen who brought the handshake. Now, if senators are being, the election for senators is going to be called in the general election, it is 50-50, Mr. Speaker. 50, one woman, one man from every county, Mr. Speaker. Is that not again, members? Therefore, we have to appreciate where there's a problem, we have to mention, where there is gain, we have also to say. And I finish by saying that the people who have done this for the prosperity, for the security of this nation, and we have to appreciate it by passing this law. And I also appeal the future leaders. I hope I'm going to be one of the members of parliament so that I'll bring an amendment to amend the article on the revenue allocation so that at least maybe it is going to be a little bit improvement. Not rather like it is saying 3, not extending 3, but it can not extending 6 for average person, but it can still be reduced, but at least to some agreeable amount, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, I argue our members for the benefit of our people of Isiolo and the Kenyans at large to support this bill and pass. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I stand to oppose the amendment, bill, BBI. Article 203 of the 2010 Constitution sets out criteria for allocation of revenue, which is being now amended by BBI. Mr. Speaker, sir, does BBI clause 50 states the need to ensure that the average amount of money allocated by person to a county with highest allocation does not exceed 3 times the average amount per person allocated to a county with a lowest allocation. Mr. Speaker, sir, going by 2021-22 CRA proposed revenue allocation to counties of 370 billion, that gives our county per capita allocation of 17,713, which is 4.1 times of the lowest Nairobi County with 4,359 per capita. Our revenue will be recapped to 13,077 shillings per person, a loss of 4,636 per person. Total loss of 1,241,943, 1,241,943,110. Mr. Speaker, sir, citing the sessional paper number 10 of 1966 that directs development to highly concentrated areas, let us marginalize for 7 good years. This is as good as taking us back to 1963. Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, it's unfair to allocate revenue based on per capita, not considering the land mass. Because land is a factor of production, and it is part of development. Development is done on land, but not on people. Mr. Speaker, sir, citing Indemnity Act of number 5 of 1977, sessional paper of of 1966, collective justice of 1966 to 1969. If it were not of that, our population is not as low as today. They are saying that we are few. We don't have the numbers. So that is the injustices, which was injustice and atrocities by the state against our people. And me today standing here and saying yes to such a document is as good as signing a death certificate for 268,000 population of Isiolo. So I say no.
Honorable Majority Leader, Honorable Yaro.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, before us is the BBI. I thank the chair and the committee for the report, how they eloquently defended the BBI, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Kenya is said to be having a lot of problems which cannot be solved outside the BBI. Mr. Speaker, I stand here to vehemently oppose the BBI that is brought to this house, and I will, Mr. Speaker, elaborately say my reasons. Number one, the solution to this problem is not the BBI, Mr. Speaker. The right realignment of the government, accommodating people who did not get the verdict of the people to the power, Mr. Speaker, is not a solution. Mr. Speaker, democracy has it that there be two sides in every situation, particularly in politics, where there is an opposition, and then the other side, which is of the government. Mr. Speaker, there is no way we can run away from that. 2010 Constitution has been praised, not only in Kenya, but even beyond, as one of the most productive constitution that has ever been developed in Africa. Mr. Speaker, if you look at the matters of ethos, matters of citizenship, matters of Bill of Rights, and all these things that BBI is trying to spell out, you know, putting comma here, removing one word from the front and putting it at the back, all that is very well done in the 2010 Constitution. We don't need to do more, because 2010 Constitution has already done that. Mr. Speaker, this BBI comes with a goodie. There is 70 constituencies that is going to be created out of this. Mr. Speaker, on one side, we have the bloated executive. On the other side, we have these constituencies, and with it come the office of the MP, the CDF, the vehicles and everything, Mr. Speaker. And then today, we are unable to cope with COVID-19 because we don't have finances. And yet, we are projecting from